Checks like Nike, let me give you a good night kiss.
Cell phone jump. Do that cell phone jump. Oh, is it halftime? Oh, they're only down by 5. Please win. Please. I need him to make the All-Star game. I just want you to be happy. What's up, YouTube? It's Check Like Nike back with another video from Steph's Corner. So after the recent Bucks-Warriors game, you may have caught Stephen Curry and Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 former MVPs, and Giannis is the reigning MVP, talking. Now a lot of people are speculating that this is a form of recruitment on Curry's end, being that he basically recruited KD and probably Boogie. Now, am I comparing Giannis to those 2 snakes? No. So in this video I'm going to talk about why it is possible that Giannis Antetokounmpo may be on the Warriors in 2021. For starters, the most obvious reason is that Giannis is going to be a free agent in 2021 when his contract is up. Now, of course, the Bucks still have time to get Giannis to put the pen to the paper, but they have not done so yet, so therefore, it's still up in the air. Now, I have the Ultimate King right here on my wall to remind me of how godlike this specific player is, and I actually would not want to see this happen, but I'm still going to go into the details of why it would be so exciting as an NBA fan to watch Stephen Curry play alongside Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, we got a little glimpse of it in the All-Star game, but this could be the real deal for 82 games. So, Giannis is up for a 5-year contract for around $240 million. So, you might be thinking, hey, you're crazy because the Warriors don't have that. So, maybe there will be some sort of sign and trade action, or maybe the Warriors will free up some space by then. Because, you know, if Klay Thompson doesn't come back as good as he was, or as, you know, solid a player as he was, they may get rid of him, which would free up a lot of cap space. Or they may not keep D'Angelo, or whatever may happen. But that is a possibility because he is a free agent. So, now, of course, the Bucks have not made an offer yet, so I can't tell you if they're willing to give Giannis that $250 million contract that he's supposedly worth. But if they were to offer him a new contract, I'm sure that they would try to keep him, being that he has been everything to the franchise for the past few years. Now, Giannis is kind of in a similar situation as Anthony Davis was with the Pelicans, being that he's not surrounded by as big of pieces as he is himself. Now, do I think Giannis plays well with Chris Middleton? Yes, we even saw them both get All-Star selections very recently, but I don't know if Kyle Korver, who's been in the league for quite some time now, I believe he got drafted in 2003, and the Lopez brothers are kind of enough. I mean, do they still have Bledsoe? I mean, they have Bledsoe for you know, but these guys are not necessarily in their prime anymore, and they're just solid players to have as backup, not to be building around. And I mean, without Giannis, the Bucks would be absolute garbage. Kind of like when LeBron left Cavs, they went from one of the best teams to the absolute worst team. Speaking of worst team in the league, the Warriors are currently the worst team in the West. So that's the difference between Giannis going there and, you know, KD and Boogie going there. So if Giannis were to go there, he'd be more of a hero to them rather than I'm just ring chasing. And I do not think that Giannis is a win chaser. I actually believe him more to be of a Kobe-like player. Now, I don't want to connect him directly to Kobe because a lot of people, you know, like to talk about the time Kobe almost left LA, even though he never left, but whatever. I just kind of think Giannis may want to finish out his career or stay as long as he can and do it himself, you know, prove that he can bring a ring to Milwaukee, rather than leave and say, listen, this isn't working, I'm going to go try to get a ring somewhere else. Now, I do think Giannis is all about wins, and if you're not about wins, you're about your happiness. So if the Bucks aren't making Giannis happy, then he may just pack up and go to LA. I mean, if the Bucks aren't making Giannis happy, then he may just pack up and go to Golden State. But if they do win a ring, will that outweigh the possibility? If Giannis is unhappy, will that keep him in Milwaukee? So basically, Giannis either needs to be happy or be winning, and that's how the Milwaukee Bucks can keep him. I personally think he would like to stay there, but you honestly never know. It also goes hand in hand with his legacy. He is a young player, so he has plenty of time to build his legacy, and probably, I mean, he's the reigning MVP, and we haven't even seen it all from him. He's currently developing a jump shot. He will be absolutely killer with a jump shot. Imagine him alongside Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson when he comes back. I mean, the Warriors will undoubtedly be unstoppable. But if he does stay in Milwaukee, does Milwaukee still have a chance at making postseason ball? Well, obviously. And then furthermore, getting the ring. Now, when KD and Kyrie, well, Kyrie just came back. When KD comes back, is there going to be too much competition in the East for him? And maybe he's going to pack up and go to Golden State in this circumstance. Now, I personally don't think Giannis is really afraid of a little competition, so that may be another thing that just flies right under his radar, doesn't care. I honestly think that maybe the Bucks should be recruiting other players around Giannis, kind of like Minnesota Timberwolves are trying to do for Karl-Anthony Towns, which they need to hurry up on, please. Now, there's a rumor going around that Giannis and Stephen are friends. It's not true. They are signed to the same agency. Now, I obviously don't know these guys, so I can't necessarily be like, you know what? I haven't seen them hang out. But Giannis recently said that he really doesn't know Steph that well, and he doesn't know him, but after games they talk, and he's a fun guy, and they have good conversations. That does not mean you're friends with somebody. So I'm not going to say that this is going to be a LeBron and D Wade, and they're going to, try to hook up and be best friends and play together. That's not what they're doing. Like they did with the Cavaliers, and Bron and Melo want to play together. Like, no, that's not what's happening here. Giannis and Stephen, being two of the best players in the league, have had a few great talks. As any player with respect for another player, just as good as them, if not better, one of them's got to be better, would do. Now, the convo of them the other day went viral. People are trying to read their lips, and what I make out from it was, come on, bro, let's do it, or something like that. I mean, watch this. That's what I think that Stephen is saying, but one may never know. The world will just keep on wondering until 2021 postseason, off-season, all that good stuff. Now, personally, I do not think Giannis is going to do this, nor do I want him to. Although, I'd be really, 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 really excited to see that happen because, it'd be phenomenal. But I think that the Warriors may have other things in store for them, such as LaMelo Ball. Now, you can catch me in my next video. One of my next couple videos is going to be a conspiracy theory that I have about the Golden State Warriors and LaMelo Ball. But basically, in order for Giannis to stay in Milwaukee, I think that they need to win a championship either this season or next season, or come very, very close to it for Giannis to stay. Because I don't think it's likely that he'll win a ring and then get up and leave like Kawhi did. But I also don't think it's likely that he'll leave without the ring. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this, because I just think Giannis is kind of sticking to the loyalty aspect here in Milwaukee. And I'm pretty sure Milwaukee fans are hoping he does the same. So let me know your thoughts down below, where you want to see Giannis go, if you think he should stay, why you think he may or may not do that. And of course, like this video so I can keep on posting for you guys from the one and only Steph's Corner. And I have a few segments in mind that I'm going to be cooking up this season and the next season and for the rest of my life until I die. But until next time, all I can really ask you to do is like, comment, and if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. And you can also be notified every time I upload if you hit that post notification button. So that is all I really have to say today, guys. I really want to know what your thoughts are down below. There's been a lot of talk about this, so it's not exactly breaking news, but I just thought I'd give you a little peace of mind from the one and only Steph. For those of you that do care, and for those of you that don't care, you probably aren't watching anymore. So, thank you guys for watching, if you are still watching, and until next time, Nike out.
Nigga, get your ass checked like a fucking Nike.